neck to red, my neck's too red. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red.
It's that old dude in that rocking chair again. You see that? I was given that, not the big one, the little one hanging in the middle. I was given that to do my next video. But the video I chose is the reason the big one is behind it.
Throwback Thursday.
It's only a year, and it is Thursday, but it's, okay, we'll call it Throwback Thursday, because I've done a couple of new ones, and now we're doing one from a year ago. And this place is special. I mean, really, it's awesome. And I can see why he chose to do his video here.
I love Rose Hill. Y'all need to check it out if you've never
If you ever come through Georgia and you go through Macon, you need to go to Rose Hill Cemetery. That's where Dwayne Allman and Barry Oakley and Greg Allman now is buried. It's where the Allman brothers are buried at. But yeah, y'all need to go check it out. And there's so much to see down there. It's just awesome. Actually, the Allman brothers did a lot of their covers down there. And I mean, the statues and all, they're beautiful. But this is Dance with the Devil by Millie Red. Millie Red. Super Cracker. Oh, if anybody wants to down war with a cracker, he says he's ready.
Have you ever seen a day that never changed? Have you ever seen the sun before rain? Have you ever seen the time you can't explain? A lot of stress, a lot of pain, it's like you're mentally insane.
He said he ever seen the sun that won't rain, and I can feel that being.
You ever seen the sun before the rain?
I thought he said he'd seen the sun and won't rain. It's before the rain? Well, anyway, I've seen the sun and won't rain. Being a construction worker, be out there working and wanting the damn rain so we can go home. But you know, that's different. But go ahead.
Have you ever made a deal you couldn't pay?
Yep.
Have you ever did a drug that eased the pain? Yeah, you ever dance with the devil when you boost, you got yourself like you did your own grave?
Made a deal you couldn't pay. Take the drugs that ease the pain.
Dance with the devil.
Dancing with the devil. I can honestly say that me and Mom has made deals that we knew we couldn't really pay it, but the thing about it is sometimes when you make them deals, you make them because of necessity.
And the devil.
And the devil. But a lot of those deals that we didn't think we was gonna pay, we damn struggled and busted our ass to pay them.
Right, yeah.
And taking the drugs that ease the pain. I mean, I'm not, just because we don't, I'm gonna step into this. Just because we don't have tattoos, don't mean we haven't seen our struggles. I mean, we both had our problem with addiction. Got through it. Thank you, Lord. And anybody that's struggling with addiction, I mean, find you somebody that you can
You need a support system.
you can depend on. Find you somebody that you can depend on. So when you're weak, they'll be strong.
Exactly.
I mean, pretty much, yeah, son. You're right. Lean on me. I mean, you got to find somebody that's when you're weak, that they'll be your strength.
I don't believe
And-
in this.
A lot of times, I mean, with me and your mom, it was a when I was weak, she was the strong one, and when she was weak, I was the strong one. I mean, that's pretty much the battle. I mean, once we got them, I used we had a Jay Junior, fuck you. But we had a prescription pill opioid. I mean, hell, it's an epidemic going through everywhere. And I kept, when we quit, and once we got through a little bit, I'd always say, it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 months. It's been 3 months. It's been 6 months.
How long's it been now?
I have no fucking
Good.
clue because it's been
As
so
long as
long.
you keep up with it, you're still addicted.
And then that's what she said. She said, well, I wish you would quit reminding me how long it's been because you're keeping up with it. And as long as you're keeping up with it, you're thinking about it. Don't think about it. Just put it out of your head. I mean, so I can understand where he's coming from with this song. But where he's at, y'all, it's beautiful. It's Rose Hill Cemetery in Macon, Georgia. Beautiful place. Let's roll.
It's been a long, long old time. Yeah, I've been drinking.
Here goes the dog.
Shed a lot of lonely tears, it's like a demon inside.
No, you're gonna knock it over.
Away my past, for the memories of my past, it's like it haunts me inside.
And that's true too.
But
The,
believe me when
What?
I tell
Wait,
you,
back.
I done shook his visit.
What do you
the
think?
memories of your past haunt you inside.
Right. Yeah. But
And
you gotta
be a
let.
really
Stop
strong
fighting me.
person to fight those memories.
No, but quit biting, please. No, calm down. Enough. Don't give me sugar. I don't want to fight right now. We're not fighting. No, ma'am. No. All right, go ahead.
I pass for the memories of my past, it's like it
Enough.
haunts me inside. But believe me when I tell you, I done shook his visit, never seen the shadows of my life. It's a long dark road up ahead of you. If you choose to play the game and make an evil move,
That's right.
every step you take, you better
You make an evil move, you gonna pay.
Cause all the demons, they gon' haunt you till you.
They got another song called Karma. It'll bite you in the ass.
Karma's real. I don't know.
I mean, you heard it. I mean, what he said. I mean, you make a wrong deal. I mean, it's gonna bite you in the ass in the long run.
Or I can make an example out of you. What happened on the job? When you busted your ass. And then what? When you tripped over the damn cord. It was because of
Oh yeah, me down talking. I was making fun of somebody else, and their back was hurting.
Exactly.
I mean, I was doing it as just a gentle rib, but then yeah, I stepped on the cord, and the cord rolled under me while I was shutting the door, and I went down. Yep. All right. Karma's a bitch, y'all.
What goes around comes around.
Exactly.
All right.
Ain't possible for you gonna pay. That's gonna be the day.
Wait a minute.
you never escape.
I didn't get through with Mom's point. Just because we don't have tattoos on us,
We're not the snitches.
don't mean that we don't mean
Real
don't mean that we don't have the same problems and all that. It's just that I've never. I mean, I've got one tattoo that I want, and it's going to be a back
That's
piece, and
snitches.
it's just costs way too much money. So I got other things to spend my money on instead of putting ink on myself. And a lot of people, they got money to do it, so go for it. But just because we're
Some
not,
people got money to blow.
just
And
because
some
we're
people
not
wanna
tatted
take
up,
care
don't
of
mean
their
we
stuff.
ain't had our hardships.
Some people got money to blow.
Right.
Or either you don't put your priorities first.
Right? Yeah. Either you got the money to do it, or either you got them. And I'm gonna
Or
say
either
this,
you got
or
your
either you.
priorities first. or
Either
you
wait a
don't.
minute. Either you got the money to spend to get the tattoos that you want, if you want them, or you, like you just said, you you don't put your priorities first, and you spend your money on the tattoos instead of your bills,
That's being selfish.
or
That's being selfish.
that's being selfish, or there's a lot of people that got in trouble and were put in a place to where you traded out
I
artwork.
understand that, but
I mean, a lot of people,
I'm just talking about everyday people.
a lot of people got started on getting tattoos because they got in trouble and they went to jail, and then when they was in there,
I want to be different than you motherfuckers. I want to have the same values and morals and shit as you, but I want to be different than you. I'm going to be the bitch that stands out. That's my thing.
okay, y'all heard it.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Okay, roll up. Let's get to the flag part.
When I tell you, I done danced. Have you ever seen a day that never changed? Have you ever seen the sun won't rain? Have you ever seen the time you can't explain? A lot of stress, a lot of pain, it's like you're mentally insane. Have you ever made a deal you couldn't pay? Have you ever did a drug to ease the pain? Yeah, you ever dance with the devil when you bullshit got your shell? It's like you dig your own grave.
Oh, wait a minute. You gotta back it up because I missed it.
All you had to do was just explain it.
Back it up, huh?
All you had to do was just explain it.
Back it up. I got to explain it, but I'm gonna explain it with a scene.
No,
you gotta back it on up.
Gonna pay. That's gonna be the day that you could never escape.
You gotta go back just a little bit further.
Ahead of you, if you choose to play the game and make an evil move, every step you
All
take, you
right,
better.
stop. Y'all see this flagpole? But y'all see this flag? I'm backwards now. See this flagpole right here? That flagpole right there has got not one of those, but one of those.
No,
The last time we was there was
It's
the
got
blood
one
stain.
of those flying.
Yeah.
no, it's got the blood stain.
It had the bloodstained banner the last time we was there because it is a cemetery. It had the bloodstained banner. But these graves, I keep pointing at my camera. These graves are Confederate soldiers that died during the Civil War. But anyway, a lot of times you walk around out there and there'll be little bitty flags that look like that one on these. All right, where's he at with the shovel? I gotta ask this question. So when he sees the video,
I think
Find
you
a
need
shovel.
to do a take two because Mom went ranting.
Have you ever seen a day that's ever changed?
we don't do take twos, remember? We straight through. This is what goes on in our living room.
Have you ever seen the time you can't explain? A lot of stress, a lot
I'm
of
getting
pain,
ate up by the dog again. Would you quit biting me?
Have you ever made a deal?
Let it leave that to the
Have you ever
professionals.
did a drug to ease the pain? Yeah, you ever
All right,
Shovel stain.
go a little further. You gotta let it run.
dance with the devil when you
All right, stop right there.
Oh, excuse me, authority.
I understand you're digging your own grave, but you're in fucking Rose Hill with a shovel. These motherfuckers didn't fuck with you. I gotta ask you
I
this.
agree.
I didn't think about it. I mean, I done seen this video I don't know how many times. We done played this song I don't know how many times. And I didn't even think about it until a while ago when we was just doing a refresher. I didn't think about it until you pointed it out. How the fuck did you get to walk around in that Rose Hill Cemetery with a
With a
fucking
shovel.
shovel? How the fuck did they not fuck with you? You got to tell me that. When I see you again, tell me that.
You can't go in there and park on the backside anymore without somebody fucking with you.
Look, y'all, I mean, we used back in the day, we used to go out there and just park
That's
and,
my favorite.
and go walking through this cemetery. This cemetery is just beautiful. I mean, there's the statues and that, the money that's spent. I mean, it was like, I mean, it's one of the, is it the oldest? It might be.
I think.
It's one of the oldest, and I'm thinking it might be.
No, I
that-
think Riverside.
No, Riverside came after.
Rivers,
No,
Yeah,
Rose Hill was
yeah.
Rose Hill was
Plus it
before.
goes like
But I think it's one of the. No, it's not the oldest because remember, the one downtown that Demon
The little girl.
The little cemetery is the oldest cemetery, but I think it's like the second oldest or third oldest cemetery. And the founders of Macon, Georgia, are buried there. I mean, there's you got roads in Macon, Georgia, like Napier, and you can go in that cemetery and you can find the Napiers' graves from the 1800s. I mean, you can find a lot of the names of the roads in Macon.
It's very historical.
Is in that cemetery, and it was big money people, and their memorials, was that what it be? Memorials, statues, gravestones. There's what do you call it? It's not. I ain't gonna say crypt, but a tomb. There's some tombs. There's some crypts in there.
That's why I'm surprised he got away with having a shovel.
But and there's a damn cave.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the cave, and there's a cave in there. I do know that. I mean, like I said, we used to go get lunch and go park there when Tyler was a little one.
Have a little party there all the way back to the 70s when I was a kid.
Tyler just drive his damn RC out there. I mean, it's a beautiful cemetery. But anyway, y'all know why I got the rebel flag behind Millie's, because of the Confederate soldier graveyard that he's walking through. And it's just one section of Rose Hill. You can go in there. There's a Jewish section in Rose Hill. I mean, there's certain areas in Rose Hill that are sectioned off for certain things. And he was walking through the Confederate Memorial Cemetery in Rose Hill Cemetery. Actually doing all this bullshit about taking down statues and destroying them and stuff like that. Even Macon had a Confederate soldier that was in pretty much the town square, the triangle, and they had it removed from there, but out of respect, they placed it at Rose Hill Cemetery. They didn't destroy it, huh?
And it's beautiful.
And it looks good.
Made no sense where it's at.
It's awesome where it's at,
Really.
huh?
It didn't make no sense.
Wow,
where it's at.
Macon was the capital of Georgia
Now
during the
it
Civil
all
War.
I mean, for historical people that's trying to figure stuff out, it makes more sense.
Yeah, since Rose Hill.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna do that, but I mean now they're talking about the statue down there in Popular Square that was placed there by the daughters of the Confederate soldiers. I mean, the Confederate veterans. They talking about moving that one. I mean, why? I mean,
Because
You-
it's offensive. It makes
you
it
can't,
fun.
no matter what the fuck y'all do, y'all can't erase history. It happened. And I mean, he knows himself. He's a Southern boy. He here in Georgia boy. So,
You really
but anyway,
go about your toy.
I'm gonna let. I just got brought a comb, y'all. Anyway, that's why we like this video so much. Is the verses. They resonate with us a lot, and I know it was a year old, but we've
a part of him using the Confederate soldier.
Be nice.
and being in the Confederate cemetery part. I wish he'd just panned up to where you could have seen what flag was on there. But I mean, I'm not
Be
sure.
nice.
Sorry, the flag's so controversial.
Yeah, I'm
Blah,
sorry
blah,
that the
blah,
flag is so
blah.
controversial, but I mean, people say, "Oh, it's racist because KKK used it." Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but they used the American flag, they used the Bible, they used crosses.
State flags.
So I mean, yeah, state flags. So I mean, that right there to me just means you're Southern. It means you're from the South,
Hey,
and a lot of people don't get that. But
Yep.
I'm sorry, but be proud of where you're from. You know, if I was from the North, I might be flying a Union flag. I mean,
yeah, be proud of where you're
be
from.
proud of where you're from. You see,
And be proud of being from America.
I see a lot of Latinos at work, and a lot of them have Texas on their vehicles, and they'll have the Mexican flag on their. I mean, come on, it's just be proud of where you're from. But
You're
the
proud of
funny,
your culture.
but the funniest thing I ever seen is we went to
Yeah,
the
be proud of
Mexican
your culture.
restaurant,
Everyone else.
and these Latinos came in to eat, and one of them had on a hat. They had a bunch of those flags on, not Millie's flag, but the one behind. Ow! That Kong's dangerous. No, that dog's dangerous. Anyway, y'all keep it real. We'll see y'all later.
Neck to red, my neck's too red. They said my neck's too red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck